All righty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, one and all. Oh, I have a question. I have a question for an item dag, and it is if I can supersede this week's requirement for a ring of sustenance to be in effect. You would like a ring of sustenance to be in effect? Yeah, I've got no problem with that. You can eat and be fed through ring of sustenance. I have no problem with that. Hi everyone. Welcome to today's episode. This could be the last episode. I mean, who knows? We are, we are amidst a glorious battle. A creature of myth and legend against our team of heroes, which you can see beside me here, played by my wonderful Patreons. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Why, hello.
And they're going to be working tirelessly to try and overcome the challenges that I will be setting forth into today's session. But more on that in just a moment. Before we kick off, we have a couple of announcements to make. And apologies if I just sound a little low energy today. I'm not. I just haven't had my general soft drink breakfast, which is weird. But, my orange juice is not chilled. And I don't like room temperature orange juice. Maybe it's just me, but that's weird. I don't do it. Anyway. So speaking of delicious sustenance, let's talk about one thing that we're going to be working on for the next week, and that is, of course, Power Word Meal, a fundraiser that is currently being hosted by our lovely friend Will over at D&D Shorts, who is currently raising money and raising attention for kids in need to hopefully find them a way to gain support from the generosity of the TTRPG community. So people like myself, Robert Hartley, Ginny D, and so many more have gathered together in order to try and raise awareness and offer people a chance to donate to a worthwhile cause. In doing so, you earn a ton of really cool TTRPG-based rewards, which you get for every single donation. And in addition, anyone who donates to the fundraiser, all proceeds will count towards credit for my campaign as well. So if you say donate $20 to the fundraiser, that will count as $20 spent here for our live streams as well. Just send me a picture of your receipt and your thank you message or whatever, and that will count towards you guys having donated to here as well. So there you go. That's what we're going to be doing with that. As always, we say donate generously, donate kindly, but obviously donate responsibly as well. Looking after ourselves is also really, really important. So yeah, do that. I guess before we kick off as well, we have a couple of people to thank for bringing us the show for today. We have, of course, our sponsors for the channel that allow us to do all the cool stuff and keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. First of all, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects you will hear throughout the course of the game. All of the music, the noises, the sounds, and all the epic notations that we have are made using an incredible soundboard. So go check out Sirenscape. Then we have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. As you can see behind me, maps, tokens, dice rolling, a ton of cool stuff here. Allows me to connect to all of my players. And from all around the world, we get to share this table and have a good time. So go check out Fantasy Grounds. And lastly, Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. All of my character tokens, my players who aren't on camera, and of course our NPCs are made using an awesome 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, and bring to life these characters. Not only for the VTT, but also as a 3D printed model that you can have at home as well. So yeah, there are those. Now, before we continue, of course, we want to get to know the players and the characters who they're going to be playing for today's session. Let's start with our lovely and amazing Dragon Slayer Unok, played by Marcus the Storyteller.
One day. Anyway, I'm Marcus.
Or
I'm
core
playing
shift.
Unok.
I'll get it. Hey, look, I don't change my name every year, so I mean...
This is true. I tried not to. But not hard enough. Anyway, I'm Marcus playing Unok, the dragon slaying orc barbarian from Belkzen. Met up with the party a while back, is considered or considers everybody a friend. Um, went through slash is going through a bit of a crisis of faith. Real is slowly realizing what he truly wants at the end of this journey, and I will pass it on to Agnes now.
I was not prepared. Even though I should have been prepared. I was not at all prepared. Hi, I'm Laura Bones, the unprepared. And I play Agnes, a psychic, so I should have known that I would have been unprepared or that I should have been prepared. But either way, none of those things happened. So yeah, she's mom. She's out here to protect the city in the hopes that, her daughter has somewhere to like actually have an adulthood in. And yeah, and she spends most of her time terrified, to be honest, apart from when she's staring into the eyes of her lovely fisherman Dan. And then it's no terror at all. Funny.
Ruh-roh. Our intrepid Dante has disappeared.
Oh, wait, no, that's right, because Dante is typing today. So Dante is a Kitsune druid who resides in the town of Corvosa, whose friend was killed by the drug trade, revived by the Church of Asmodeus, and then our heroes last week had to sadly bid him farewell and put him down, only to learn that he was the sin of envy because he wanted to be a hero just like he saw his friend Dante be, and didn't want to be remembered as just some like failed drug addict. Dante had a touching moment and has now vowed to bring Corvosa back to its normal state, back to peace, and to make sure that Dante's friend Lloyd is not remembered as a drug addict, but as someone who helped keep the town safe and build houses and keep old Corvosa together when everything was falling apart, even if he had to, unfortunately, kill his friend recently. So there's that too. Yeah, that's Dante. Played by lovely Rykon. Yay!
Exactly. So, I'm Steve. Cookiemon Steve, playing Ray, Tanuki champion of Milani. As you can tell from the cute little picture underneath me, he's a raccoon type critter person thing from somewhere. He fell in with these guys when he was sent off to find out what was taking them so long, and he came back and brought them back, and has been slowly but surely being forced into a higher position of leadership roles within the rebels, because apparently that's a thing. He just wants to go back to the circus.
All right, I guess I'm up. Hi, everybody. I'm Tess. I am playing Alzaro, part bird, part vaguely something humanoid. She's not sure. One of the former party members took her horse, and on her merry way to attempt to get her horse back, Alazaro is struggling through a crisis of identity. Is she bird? Is she human? Or is she really, as the devil of greed says, an abomination? As she struggles through that, she's making friends with the party and just trying her best to stay alive.
Fantastic. Now, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank for today's show, and that is our lovely and incredible audience members. Guys, thank you so much for being here, for being part of the show, for watching all of the cool stuff that we do, and for supporting us as always. As you guys know, I don't like the idea of having live streams where the audience just sit back and passively watch. Instead, we invite you to come on down behind the GM screen in order to influence the game as we play and to have a bit of fun as well. There are a number of ways you guys can interact with the game while we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points in order to influence the session. This can be used for a number of different things. Insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, and so much more to help keep the characters and the players alive. Well, the characters alive at least. I mean, the players hopefully will stay alive throughout the course of the game. I mean, if that doesn't happen, it will be a first for me to have a player not survive one of my games. But yes, these things will help out. But of course, for those of you who have the means to support us, now, like I said, we do have the fundraiser going on. So I am encouraging people to support the fundraiser. But also, I mean, if you don't want to and you just want to support me, that is fine too. I am not going to complain about it. I am still going to thank you. I'm still going to appreciate you. But there are a number of ways that you can donate to the stream, as well as Dag's ability to. I should really call that like the calm emotion on Dag's wife fundraiser, right? Because as you guys know, next month we're going to be doing for a couple of weeks a big crossover event where we're going to be swapping people and my Patreons across different tables and the like. I need a bit of time and energy to coordinate that. That extra time is obviously going to be money, and it's much easier to do that if I can tell my missus that I have earned money for that time. And that's what that crossover event fundraiser is. So it is to cast calm emotion on my wife, and that is what we do. So here, look, money donations. This is what they are, and this is what they're for. For $5, you can donate for a red mark for a player or a purple mark for me. The red marks are hero points, and the purple marks are jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Our dear friend OG Lava Kitten, through the donation to our Power Word Meal fundraiser, has given a hero point to Alizaro, Ray, Dante, and Unok, as well as 4 Jinx points to me. So thank you very much. And of course, Jinx points are used by the DM to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. Which is kind of funny, because it'd be funny if you guys used your hero points and I just used the Jinx points to counteract them, so they just perfectly canceled each other out. I mean, it would be funny.
No, it wouldn't be funny.
It would be
Not at
just
all.
just be
No.
mildly.
Just no.
No, you
No.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, of course, we have our $10 donation, which is, of course, the plot twist, where I will draw from a deck of random plot twists. These story prompts will then be improv'd into today's session some way, somehow. And there is, by the way, just so you guys know, there is actually a plot twist in here, which is, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Moment of glory. All right, so there's some really, really good ones in here that would be perfect for the battle ahead. So yeah, plot twist if you want. That is the $10 reward. $20, we give someone a natural 20, which is of course the coveted golden natural 20. OG has donated another hero point to the aforementioned players again, just so that I can't offset them. That's very kind of you. Thank you, OG. Now, what was I saying? Yes, natural 20s are a way to make things succeed. Making the impossible possible is the scope of landing our natural 20s and our critical hits. So, yeah, nat 20s, they're freaking amazing. They go a very, very long way. So, yeah, that's what they're for. For $50, we increase the difficulty of a challenge the group is facing. If you do so, then that's a choice. That is a choice. Someone will have had to have annoyed you a lot if you want to be using the boss buff today. It is an exponential increase in the difficulty of the battle that the group is currently having, and they are currently having a battle with something known as Grendel from the Legend of Beowulf. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to boss buff that, I mean, I will honor it, but, you know. And then we have the Harrow reading, where I will draw from the deck of Harrow. Our group will be read a prophecy. If they fulfill the prophecy, they will get a massive boon from the entity within the Harrow. And in addition, they will receive a bonus to any check made using a statistic that is listed on that Harrow as well. And lastly, we have the secret menu item. The secret menu item! Okay, this is going to be a big one. Should our heroes defeat Grendel, our heroes will be able to remove Grendel's arm and forge it into a weapon. A weapon that will translate into a rune for our heroes that, like with Grendel, on an attack, will give the wounded condition to the people that it strikes, which means that you no longer need to kill them, you just need to knock them out. You knock them out, they will be murdered. So yeah.
Like what's going to happen to us?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you basically, get his ability. It'll also come with some superhuman strength. What else will it have? It'll have some superhuman strength. You'll have ferocity, meaning that once per day, when you get knocked down to 0, you just bounce back up like a hero point automatically, like you don't have to spend it. And you will then become immune. No, every round, you can cure yourself of one of the following conditions: blinded, clumsy, confused, controlled, dazzled, deafened, doomed, drained, enfeebled, fascinated, fatigued, fleeing, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, sickened, slowed, stunned, or stupefied. So basically, at the beginning of the round, you shed one of those conditions automatically. So, strength boost, wounded on every hit, and the shake off ability. So, yeah, and ferocity, of course. So there you go. Laura Bones is tipped. Thank you so much, Laura. A nat 20 for Ro and Unok, and a hero point for Ray and Dante. Oh, that's so lovely. Okay, so Unok and Ray, and a nat 20 for Ro and Unok get a nat 20. There we go. And there we go. And then Ray and Dante get the...
Yeah, you already gave it to me.
I did. So I need to take one off Unok and give it to Dante. That's what I did. Cool. All right. And because Laura was so kind enough as to boost up the group, I am going to, of my own volition, giving natural 20 to Agnes as well. Thank you, Laura, for your generosity to your teammates.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Laura.
Okay. Done. I believe we are all set. Again, thank you to Schoolie for the donation of the 3 nat 20s to myself. Thank you to OG Lava Kitten, and of course Laura for the hero points and jinx points given to all involved. I think we're ready to go. You guys ready?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Are we very afraid and ready?
Okay. Then, without any further ado...
Oh, I'm suddenly feeling very sick, guys.
Oh, that's okay. I can write you out of the adventure real quick.
Yeah. Smash.
Bite.
Unok gets nat 20'd 3 times.
Oh, no, you only need to be nat 20 twice now because you've already been hit. You've got a head start.
Well, keeping in mind, wounded doesn't kill you. So the wounded condition will just mean that if you fall unconscious, you will die because you are wounded.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're okay for now. All right, so a long journey has led our heroes to the center of town. Amidst the chaos that Corvosa finds itself in, our heroes are confronted by the final of the Sin Devils. the Pride sin. Now, Pride has found himself a very unusual ally. Unlike the others who had managed to locate people who resided within Corvosa, another person who had set its eyes upon the city lent its body to the devil's needs. This is not a possession, this is a partnership. As Jack, the self-proclaimed King of the Fae, has now taken in the spirit of the Pride Devil in order to try and defeat Holly once and for all, and thus solidify his name as the true ruler of the Unseelie Court. In order to deal with this, he has acquired the assistance of a powerful ally, an entity known as the Grendel, a giant, monstrous troll from the First World, who is now at the beck and call of Jack. As our heroes attempt to defeat the final of the devil so that they can remove one of the more powerful pins in the Queen's weapon cabinet, our heroes face their deadliest challenge yet. If they win, the Queen will now finally be vulnerable enough to potentially lay siege to. The rebels will be able to take back the city from the evil tyrant Queen, and Khazavron, the dark dragon who has possessed the Queen, may finally be confronted and defeated by our heroes. But before that, there is the matter of Jack and Grendel. And that is where we're starting today's session, with us rolling into initiative as Unok has been grabbed by the large and horrifying monstrosity, chewed between these large and very impressive teeth. And here is a picture for everyone's record. With steel buckling and bending underneath the jaws of the Grendel, Jack laughs, throwing his head back as he observes, invisibly, hidden among the battle. We go into initiative as Jack says, "Struggle all you can. This battle shall be over quickly, and once it is done, I look forward to cleaning my teeth with the bones of Holly's pathetic butterfly wings. Ha 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 ha." Alazaro, you're up first.
Oh, I'm first. All right.
Yeah. Now, I believe as also Ray, I believe you were knocked down by like a backhand or something like that. Is that correct?
I was being stepped on. Alzaro pulled me out.
Right. So you're no longer
with the size.
prone.
So I'm still. I believe I was still prone, but.
Are you still prone? Oh no. If she's pulled you out, I'm happy to say that she's pulled you onto your feet as well. So that's fine. So I'm going to remove prone from you. So yeah, Alazaro, you have pulled Ray from underneath Grendel. Ray and you are now side by side as Unok is the only one grappled.
Okay, and Unok he's being chewed. He's not just grabbed. He's like being chomped. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Is there a way I could possibly delay my action to go later in initiative?
Not a problem.
I'm a little stuck on what to do.
That's perfectly fine.
Take it.
Well, let's role play this a little bit. As you are now in kaiju form, so instead of being your humanoid secretary bird, you are now this like very immense, very large version of your bird form. Looking down towards Ray, you kind of meet Ray's gaze with a look of uncertainty. And Ray, you pick up on that. Is there anything you want to say in that moment to Alazaro as you can kind of sense this?
It's like, Can I'm trying to think of whether there'd be an advantage to get moved.
No. We're not looking at advantage. We're looking at role play.
Yeah.
Pure
Okay,
role
yeah,
play.
so
Pure unbridled. You are trying
just-
to offer measure of
yeah.
comfort or support to your friend who seems to be going through some turmoil.
Yeah. He's big. We're gonna have to make a move. I don't know how yet, but I think we're gonna make a move.
Alizara, what are your thoughts on that?
So in kaiju form, Ro can't speak, but she can still understand and like nod and gesture. So she'll nod at that. And actually, is there a way I could potentially just use?
You cannot break apart your actions. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
So you're still
Okay.
so you're still delayed. You have taken that moment to
Okay.
just acknowledge Ray's thing. Now, at any point in
Yep.
time, before a person's turn begins, you can say, "I would like to interject here," and you will go before that person or before where we are in the initiative. That is how delaying works. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a worry. Okay, Grendel now gets to go. Grendel still has Unok and is chewing and biting on him. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Hand of the murderer. No. Oh, I think a rock throw could be fun. Let's roll a percentage.
Oh boy.
All right, 92. I'm definitely going to do a rock throw here. So, he looks towards Holly. And as he does so, knowing, at least in some way, shape, or form, that Holly is a threat to Jack, Unok, he kind of, like, regurgitates you from his mouth as he, like, kind of pulls you out. He then moves his grip to grab you by your feet. And I'm going to use a jinx point in order to do this, as he's going to use you as a makeshift bat and turn around and swat Holly as hard as they can. And the crazy bit is that is just a miss. On a natural one, it is not a critical fumble.
Yep.
Which means he's going to try with his second attack. Much better. And what range do I have on this? It has a
You're
range.
really gonna kill Holly while she's not here.
Yeah. 150 foot. There we go.
Holly lands in the harbor.
Holly lands in the next neighborhood. Holly is in a different zip code. All right. With a crack, Holly hits the top of the fountain, breaking the top of the fountain off as Holly flies out through a window and out the back of another building, and just keeps going. Just basically flies out in that direction. Unok, you are spared from the damage of that.
You just hear Una gurgling as he's just being whipped around.
With his final attack, Grendel will actually drop you. Mostly because, you know, like, this is just, like, he's, like, kind of not used to having a weapon of such. So he just kind of lets you go, and as he does, he lets loose this very guttural roar in the direction that Holly flew. As this happens, everyone's ears sort of, like, immediately thrum from the volume. And you watch as the water from the fountain ripples away from him as he lets loose the one long, drawn-out bellow with these powerful lungs. That is all he does, as we then go to Jack, who is chilling out. He is not doing much. Do you want to do anything, Jack? You got spells. What spells do you have? Oh, this could be fun. He's gonna ready an action. He's gonna ready an action to cast a spell on Agnes. Dun dun dun. I've never used this spell. It's just a very interesting one. And no, it's not
Okay,
damage.
so can you ready an action to cast a spell?
Ye-
Because spells are 2 actions in general. Because I was reading up the rules today on it, and the rules I read said nay. Because spells are usually 2 actions, and you can only ready an action for a 1 action.
Is it? I thought you reading an action only costs 1.
That's just what I was reading today. I didn't read too deep into it, but
Let me have a
because I was
quick-
looking, because I was thinking, oh man, if you could ready heal spells, that's me sorted.
Let me have a quick look
Um,
here. You
oh.
take an action.
I-
Choose a single action or free action you can use. No, you're right. It is a 2 action ability to ready it. I would homebrew, at least until there is a feat or ability that would otherwise provide this. I will homebrew that you can ready a 2 action ability as a 1 action cost. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you could use all
That would
3
be your
of
entire
actions
action for
to
the turn,
ready.
though, right?
Yeah, to ready.
I am
Okay,
happy for
cool,
that.
cool,
I
cool,
think that
cool,
is
cool, cool,
perfectly
cool,
acceptable.
cool. Nice. There's no right. That's sweet. Thanks.
Okay, so he's going to ready a spell. So you're obviously able to ready spells if you would like to. But Dante, we now go to you. I hope that you have something planned, my friend.
Let the typing begin. I like that better than the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah, that's fair. Planning to rearrange people, at least for 2 who are wearing armor. However, that determines who wants to be moved and where. This is between Unok and Ray, predominantly. So, basically, the gems that you guys have, the beads of juxtaposition, will allow you to swap people and objects. Oh, you have a spell for it? Not a worry. Let's see. I'm not sure what spell it might be, but let's see. Magnetic
Something
domination.
Dominion. Oh, yeah.
Dominion.
Oh, magnetic dominion. I like domination. Domination sounded better.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into Magneto. Oh.
I am Magneto. Welcome to die. Any number of creatures wearing metal armor. They make a reflex save, sustained. When you cast a spell, you can relocate each affected target to any unoccupied space within the emanation, which is 100 foot. So basically, yeah, you guys get yeeted anywhere within 100 foot of Dante. So if that is the current intent, Dante will communicate with you in terms of asking specifically where you would like to go within 100 foot.
Up!
You want to go 100 foot up?
Yes.
I mean, sure. Ray, what about you?
Just forcing him to move, like get me out of his range.
Out of his range. Okay, so that would be... Here is just out of his range. If you can see my screen. If you can see my screen,
Yep.
that gray area
Yep.
is everywhere he threatens.
Okay. And is he? Yep.
If you're happy with that,
That's.
yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yep. That's the idea.
Okay, not a problem. Now, Unok. Meow. Whoop. All right, there we go. You're 100 foot in the air.
Perfect.
Okay. So, Dante, as you cast this spell, you can see that against some of the buildings nearby, silverware starts to clang against the windows. You feel like just kind of this electrical pull. Like Dante and Unok, you feel it from your bodies and the like. Suddenly, Ray, you fly backwards, and you find yourself just a short distance repositioned, and Unok just flies into the sky. It takes up all 3 actions and is sustained for 1 minute. So that means you can hold him up there. Is that what I'm understanding? With your ability, Dante, can you actually hold him up there in that position? I think Dante's reading it. Maybe. If I read correctly, you can only move on your turn and you sustain. Okay, so after you go up 100 foot, Unok, you are going to then immediately begin falling.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Well, first off, can I hero point so I can make an attack as I'm coming crashing down?
Sure. I'm happy to listen to what your suggestion is.
Oh, it's just I'm gonna drop down with my spear on him.
Sure. I have no problem with that.
I mean, the reason why Unok specifically said up is because his abilities are going way up in the air and crashing down. It's his, like, best thing.
Sure. No, I've got no problem with that. Okay, yeah, if you want to use a hero point for it, I will take the hero point for it. My question is then, what do you have to protect yourself from a 100-foot fall?
Beats.
Which are?
Catfall.
So you
legendary.
So you deal
legendary,
minimum
so
damage. So you take minimum damage from the fall.
I take no damage.
Oh, no damage. Oh, then you
Yes.
then you're not actually going to get any bonuses from falling on top of him.
But I don't need bonuses.
No, as in, because imagine if you would, you carry no kinetic energy because you take no kinetic energy. You literally reduce your fall damage to the point where you're not.
Yeah, I'm doing it so I can still make an attack. I don't want like any extra damage.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is with the hero point, can you make an attack as you're coming down? Sure, no worries. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. All right. So Unok, as you descend from the stars above, you begin to fall directly onto him. Make your attack. I'm gonna make him flat-footed against you because again, he didn't know where you teleported to. Effectively, you kind of just went up into the air. So he is off guard.
Dante also has a point. I also have an ability that when I hit the ground, I have a reaction that I can use.
Ah, I see.
So
yeah, you can use that. I mean, again, you burnt the hero point for the extra attack, so I've got no problem with that.
I miss anyway, but
All right. So as you go to hit him, you will strike him, but his leathery hide is tough. You actually see the tip of your spear bend as you hit him, and it kind of launches you back off him a little bit. You land on the ground and you get your reaction. What happens then?
My reaction is called where'd it go? It's something landing. Impressive landing. All adjacent spaces to me become difficult terrain, and creatures in those spaces when I land take 5 bludgeoning damage as the debris hits them and are flat-footed until the start of their next turn.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So 5 bludgeoning damage will do no damage to him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And he is, I'll just keep the flat-footed on him. So yeah, he's lost his footing as you've destroyed the ground and made it difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
All right. Done and done. That was pretty impressive. So Dante, that was actually your turn. So your actions again to launch your friends and move them around goes seemingly pretty well. As we then go to Agnes.
Agnes is going to seemingly very quietly do nothing, and then Ronald is going to pop into existence next to her
Ronald!
as she manifests to Adlon.
All right. From underneath the ground, a set of footsteps laden with armor, chink, 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 begin to crawl up. And we, of course, see the revival of the undead knight, Ronald, your spirit Eidolon. He
That's a
looks
good
at you.
action turn.
Did he speak? I don't remember if he spoke. I feel like I didn't.
They can speak. Yes, like Eidolons are.
Yeah, but has Ronald spoken so far?
Yeah, we've had
Had
I've
little
had
conversations.
with him.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
About like what killed him and what's his chat and stuff. You know.
All right. Now, real quick, Malakara has donated for a random plot twist, which is for
Ooh.
today. Have a nice trip.
Didn't that already happen?
Did it? Actually, I think it might have.
Holly, no, I'm talking about Holly
Oh,
flying
Holly's
into the
trip.
next zip code. It was planned. It was foreshadowed.
That's true. It's foreshadowed. We'll find some way to throw this one into the mix somehow. Have a nice trip. I think I've got a few ideas here. Okay. So as Ronald appears, Ronald says, "You call, and I have been summoned. I come to your aid, my lady. Filled with rage or depression, I can't remember which I was. I want to say wrath.
Rage.
Rage! I
Yes.
come here
Rage.
with rage."
And he gets to take like, one action when he comes. It takes all three of my actions to summon, but
Yep.
he gets to do one action. So I just want to move him whatever his 25 feet is. How do
Yep.
I do that again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He
Uh,
can charge in.
No, not towards. I don't want to charge in.
Oh.
No. That's ridiculous. That's just silly. I want to just. Why won't he move? I don't know. Just down here.
All right.
Yes.
Why am I over here, milady?
We're distracting. The more distractions, the better.
Ah, I'm distracting him. You there, you great big bastard!
Grr.
Do you know what you and a bucket of shite have in common? You're both shite. No, wait, that's not how it goes. Oh no, it's what is the difference between you and a bucket of shite? 'Tis the bucket, you wanker.
Are you going for emotional damage?
Oh, I can't hit him with my sword from over here, so I mean, this is what I've got right now. You summoned me to do this. Does thou have a better idea?
No, that's it for now.
All right, well then, that's what he does.
How does Grendel
How's Grendel
take this?
Grendel's definitely paid attention to the mysterious knight and just sort of like looks over. It's like, "The fuck did you say to me?" Like, do you not know who the hell I am? He's looking at the knight at the moment, and ironically, is like the knight is now poised directly behind Ray. So Ray, he's looking in your direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronald's just like, what? I'm already dead.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's like I'm dead already. What's the worst you can do? Picks up Ronald, brushes his teeth with him. Oh God, this is so much worse than death. Anyway, Ray, it is your turn.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize Agnes's turn was finished.
Oh yeah, just summoned.
Okay.
Summoned Ronald, got him over there, causing a distraction.
Okay, I have a question before I commence.
Okay.
Given that you have allowed execution of a spell as a readied action.
Correct.
Well, actually, no, that's fine. If I do it, it is a spell. Awesome. Okay, I like this. So the first thing Ray is going to do is consume a potion of quickness.
Funk! Glug, 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 glug. Lightning crackles over your body as the potion of quickness takes effect.
Exactly.
I know, that's why
So,
I said
That's
it. I'm being a dick. Fine. Carry on.
all of his fur stands on end and sparks come from his ears.
Like a little, like the Jacob's ladder, you know?
Yeah.
And then you realize,
And
oh no, you're
so-
immune to electricity, so your potion doesn't work.
Oh no. Good point. I still think that Grendel is going to chew on Unok
Okay, sure.
on his next turn. I'm guessing. So I'm actually going to ready an action.
I'm listening.
And the action is that I will hit Grendel with my Sunblade if he starts to attack Unok.
Okay. If he attacks Unok, you are going to use a move action to get to him and attack him with the Sunblade.
No.
Oh,
the
from your
Sunblade
range.
is a
So from your strength.
It's a range. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I think the other question is just be and that's what I want to do. But just for clarity's sake,
Yep.
the extending rouge on the Morning Star is a 2-action attack. Would that be? Could I ready that as well?
Yes.
Or
yeah, you
instead.
can. Yeah, you can ready that. Yeah. Yep. That's not a problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you're readying your Sunblade or the mace?
I'm readying the Sunblade,
Okay, so the
which it comes from the mace. It's 100 and it's a focus spell.
Okay.
With a
Yep, not a party, no worries.
with-
So you're using the
with a- with
focus
a
spell for the range. Okay, I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot range. So I don't need to be. I could have moved further, but I didn't want to be too far away.
All right, not a problem. I will say this. Are you certain that your prediction is that Grendel is going to attack Unok?
No, actually, sorry. I'm thinking too much on the way I was thinking last night. I'm sorry. My brain is still in
It's fine.
Kailu mode.
Be present in the moment.
Yes, I apologize.
I literally said that he is looking at you and
Yes.
the creature behind. I mean, it's mostly because I know you're readying an action. You're spending your whole turn for this. I'm giving you this as a
yeah. Actually, okay. So if Grendel moves, I will hit him with my Sunblade.
Perfect. I'm gonna go with moving. Implies moving from his square, and it will trigger
Yes.
on his first move, as in like a 5-foot step or anywhere. That first initial move, that's when you get your hit.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet.
Not if he just swings from where he is.
Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Okay. Ready to action is prepared. Unok, you're up next. While we're waiting for Unok, to answer Odd Bandicoot's question, also, hi Odd. Basically, he fell from the sky. The spear didn't penetrate the shoulder of the Grendel. He landed and cracked the ground, creating difficult terrain around Grendel. At which point, Agnes then summoned her ghostly minion, who is now creating a distraction to try and draw the attention of Grendel. And Ray has readied a strike from their mace in case Grendel moves to try and capitalize on him making a movement. And it is now Unok's turn, as he is adjacent to Grendel. and he might be muted, or he might have just gone to pick up his groceries.
He said he's back,
Or he might be there.
but he's not talking. Or he's muted. Marcus.
Well, we will come back to Marcus then, as we will then go to Ro, because this is now the end of the round.
Alrighty. I would like to ready an action if I can.
Mm-hmm.
When I would like to ready an action for when an ally attacks Grendel, I would like to ready to fly into Grendel and attempt to trip or knock him over. Like, do a flying tackle since he and I are the same size. Like, do a flying tackle and try to knock him over.
I love that. Perfect. So ready. That's your move and your athletics check to trip. Easy done. Your actions are prepared, which means we then go to Grendel's turn.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. Unok, you can have your turn before I activate Grendel.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I am going to try to get the fuck out of his range, though. Ooh, actually, yeah. So I want to run. What's my range on this? It's a. Mine is a cone, so it's okay. Am I muted? No. Okay. I want to run. You say, is it right here or right here that's out of his range?
Can you see? So where you've got the mark, that square is out of its range.
Okay. So then Unok is going to run down here.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use my dragon breath, but instead of doing damage, I would like to hero point to, because it's all rocks, to cause, because it's a 15-foot cone, to cause the next, like, 15-foot cone to be just more difficult terrain on top of the already difficult terrain that was around Unok.
I like that. May I make a suggestion? Instead of moving to there, why not move to here? Because you'll cover more ground. Because you'll also include these squares here.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, not a problem. As you step over there, you breathe out your rubble from your breath weapon. And that whole area there... Let me just, real quick, I will draw this in. So this area here is now difficult terrain, covered in boulders and the like. This area as well, just because that's where you crash landed.
Yep.
So this area, I think, is also difficult terrain by your abilities. Okay. Very nicely done. So, with difficult terrain in mind, his speed is 40 foot. So, I'm going to try and count this as best I can, so bear with me. So, he's going to step forward to begin, which is a 10-foot movement thanks to the difficult terrain, which is going to trigger Ray's action first as he reaches out and extends the mace, trying to strike at Grendel. So, make your attack. Ooh, a critical miss.
May I hero point that?
You may hero point it.
Also, don't forget to take my hero point.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you for your honesty. All right, hero point is acquired. Done. Okay. Your mace swings but misses the Grendel.
Hopefully it hit Jack.
Well, yeah, I mean, it basically hits, but it kind of
It's a laser beam, you know. If Jack happened to be in the line of fire,
it does not hit Jack. All right.
Well, you know.
However, this attack still goes through, which means Alizaro, your action now transpires, where you fly past, and as you do, I'm gonna, if I may, your wings stretch out and you land behind him, so you're kind of aiming over here. And as you do so, you're sweeping, because this is a kung fu style, for crane style, where you actually use a wing to sweep the back of the leg and move it around and outwards so that the leg and the back of the knees is taken. And he indeed has a nice trip. So without making the check, he will fall. So you automatically succeed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now, he tried to make a move action. He was interrupted. As he lands on his back, there's just this, like, crushing of, like, the rubble that, that Unok had laid down. He then uses his second action to stand up. And he sort of dusts off the rubble. He looks a little annoyed at Alizaro. At Alizaro. He was being taunted by the ghost. I think he's going to switch to Alizaro at this point. He did not like getting knocked down. So, as he turns to Alizaro, he is going to try and hit with his fist and grab the giant bird. All right, a critical hit.
Oh no.
Is he grabbing?
He will be, because he has an automatic grab on his attack.
Okay. So I have liberating step as a reaction. Oh no, I've used my.
No.
Oh, does the ready to action count as a reaction?
Yes, technically speaking, a ready to action does count as a reaction. You can, however, use a hero point to gain another if you would like.
I would like to use the hero point to try and get the normal reaction.
All right, very well. What does your ability do?
Well, it's liberating step. It's freeing an ally from restraint. If it was an ally taking damage,
Yep.
they gain resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus the level, so 19.
Okay, so reduce the damage by 19. So that's not right. I'll do that right now.
Okay, and the ally can attempt to break free of effects grabbing, restraining, immobilizing, or paralyzing. They either attempt a new save or attempt to escape from one effect as a free action.
All right, you
Whether
may
or
make
not
it. You may, Alizar, you may make an athletics check against Grendel to try and break free of his grapple.
Okay, do I just roll that in chat?
In
like
chat,
a regular
Yep,
save?
yep.
Okay. Thank you. Hacha! Oh!
That's not bad. It's not bad because it's also not a fumble. Oh, you got a inspiration, so you can make another roll and attempt this again. Thank you to Syl for the inspiration.
Thank you, buddy! Alright. Hacha! Extra powerful sound effects.
38. 38 is close,
Not quite.
but
Okay.
no cigar, unfortunately. So, as the Liberating Command tries to break you out, I mean, you do have a hero point and you do have a nat 20. If you use the hero point, you roll twice and take the higher.
Let me actually have You know what? Yeah, I would like to do that if I may.
Sure.
I would like to take a hero point to try to break free.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And it's an advantage,
Alright.
so you do get one more roll thanks to Syl's inspiration.
Hacha!
Oh my word! You were not meant
It's
to.
out there.
You were not meant to break free. That is a 3, 11, a 4, and a 3. Unfortunate. All right. So while he does hit you, and Ray's ability does help you resist a good chunk of that damage, you are still grabbed by Grendel, who, again, as I said, just reaches up and just sort of grabs you by the neck and looks at you with ferocity. He's got no lips, so it's all just this huge scowling snarl that's across his face. But kudos to everyone on the team. because you guys, you know, like, yeah, like honestly, you chopped his turn pretty well in half, or less than what he was actually supposed to be doing. All right. That was him. We go to Jack. Jack is, you know, cross. Didn't get to use my readied action. I'm gonna do it again. he's gonna keep readying his action. Because you didn't cast the damn spell.
And now you've told us what it is. Sheesh. Although that's just a meta thing, so I don't really know.
Well, he's using it. He's
Agnes is just going to do Agnes things.
Yeah. So the spell he wants to use is called synesthesia, which I love. You know? Yeah, and I'm like, I really want to see what it does. Like, I've never used it before, and I'm just using it out of curiosity more than, you know, anything else. But yeah, I'm very keen to see how this plays and affects Agnes. All right. All right, that was Jack. So again, readying an action to cast the spell, yada yada yada. Dante, for one action, he wishes to sustain his effects on Unak and Ray. If either of you wish to move again, you may be immediately teleported 100 foot in a direction of your choosing.
I want to, yeah, Unak is absolutely going to, and I would like to get shot up near Ro, like in the air.
Okay, you need to be a bit more specific as to where.
Like,
Remember,
right,
I'm getting chewed.
I know.
Getting grappled, but not chewed yet.
Yeah, like right there.
Sure.
In the air.
Yep. In the air, how high?
As high as I can go.
Let's
Because
say
it's within 100 foot.
100 foot of him, so you'd be only 80 foot.
That's fine.
Sure. Done. You are 80 foot in the air. You then begin plummeting immediately.
And then as soon as I hit the ground, I'm going to use my reaction to deal 5 damage to everybody nearby that's on the ground and cause difficult terrain again.
Okay, that is going to create difficult terrain here.
Everywhere around me becomes difficult terrain, yep.
You destroy the fountain. And Ro, you take how much damage?
5 bludgeoning.
All right, Ro takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
Can you see what our plan is, Dag?
To kill your ally?
No. The plan is to cause as much destruction around Grendel so we can't move.
Oh, is that what's happening? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. It's not a bad plan. Okay. Yeah.
So the other thing is that so Dante, you can move Ray as well.
Yep. Ray,
So
where would you like to move?
So I would like to move probably down to about here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to be within
just
100 feet of Dante.
Which is plenty. Cause,
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Okay.
That's plenty.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Like 100 foot of Dante is like out to here.
Oh,
Way outside the circle.
okay. This feels a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Oh, huge. Humongous. Cookiemon Steve donating 3 hero points for Unok and 2 for Alazaro.
We did all the help we could
Thank
get.
you, Steve.
Thank you.
Mwah.
It's like we've kind of avoided damage, but we also haven't done much damage.
It's true. You need to find a way to
All we're
resolve. You need to find. You're doing no.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you're doing good. This is what I like to
Yeah.
call the setting the pace mode. Right? You're finding a rhythm. You're setting the pace. This is good. Now you need to, like now that you're setting that pace, you need to find that resolution. Where's the resolution? But don't worry, you guys are doing super, super well. Okay, so Tanglefoot, I think was what was said. Yeah. Okay. Do I need to make a save or do you make an attack? You make an attack. Okay, cool. Oh, a hit on Grendel. Oh my god.
Nice.
Somebody finally
Oh,
hit
so
Grendel.
46 hits. Okay, now we know something.
We know 46 hits.
That's a 19, and it's not a crit. That's like,
It's fair. Okay.
That's
But it does also mean a natural 20 will crit. Okay. So as the Tanglefoot bag strikes Grendel, he roars out of anger and begins to kind of stretch and strain against the entanglement. It has impeded his motion. Now, as this happens, I need a perception check from everyone, please.
Including Ro, while from
including
where
Ro.
she's being grappled.
Including Ro. A perception check from everyone, please. Your target number is 36.
Can I hero point? I was close.
You may.
I'm gonna nat 20 mine.
You're gonna nat 20 yours. Okay, hold on one second. Let me.
Oh wait, no, I got a hero point. Never mind. I'm just gonna hero point it.
Very well. You can hero point yours. So Unok's
rather
hero
save my
pointing,
nat 20
as
for
is
the cast.
Alizaro.
Ray's just staying ignorant.
That's a lot better.
Nice. Okay, those of you who have passed the DC 36,
Ooh.
all of you notice that Grendel, as he is straining this time, his anger and his rage is starting to get out of control. He is no longer looking as, like, directed in combat as he previously was. But the moment that happens, the moment that fury begins to take him over, several spikes that seem to be in Grendel's person, 2 on each forearm, 2 on his neck, 2 on his legs. So I'll repeat that again. 2 on his forearm, each forearm, 2 on his thighs on each leg, and 2 embedded in his neck, suddenly begin to glow a bright greenish blue color. As this happens, his eyes glow that color as well, and you can see a light shine from the back of his throat. And he then immediately sort of calms down a bit more. And he seems to have redirected that focus. All right, that is what you notice as he gets tangled, sort of tripped over, taunted. Yeah. You have made him.
And just remember that at least one person didn't see that.
Yes. Which
Yeah.
is fine. However you want to deal with that, that's entirely up to you. But that is what you guys have seen. If you guys want to react to it in any way, you may do so.
My only reaction is, what the fuck?
All right. Agnes, we now go to you.
Um,
You hear a voice in the back of your head. Use a spell. Use a spell. Cast some bullshit.
Okay, so we share actions, that's right. So oh wait, hang on, how many actions is this other spell that I was going to use anyway? Because I'm going to use a spell, I was going to use one anyway.
Yay!
I'm just trying to remember which one is it. Oh, it's a level 8 spell as well. Right, okay. Right, so one action, Ronald's just going to kind of move towards the edge of this delicate terrain here.
Okay.
It's just really just something else, for Grendel's attention to be on, really, to be fair.
Sure. Makes sense.
And then I'm going to attempt to cast a level 8 spell, if that makes a difference to his ability, Uncontrollable Dance.
Okay, as you cast the spell, he casts in reaction. Synesthesia. It requires a will save.
From me or him?
From you. Why would he will save his own thing?
I don't know. That is to see if he can learn a thing? I don't know.
The DC is 42.
Ooh. Do I just roll it myself, or have you got a thing to roll on it?
You roll it yourself.
I mean, I've got an okay chance. I've got a...
Oh,
Wait, why have I got a minus?
because you're frightened.
Ah.
That you're afraid. Okay. The target's senses are suddenly rewired in unexpected ways, causing them to process noise as bursts of colors, smells as sounds, and so on. This has 3 effects. Due to the distraction, you must make a DC 5 flat check each time you use a concentrate action, otherwise the action is failed and whatever you are doing is wasted. Your difficulty processing visual input makes all creatures and objects concealed from you. You also have trouble moving, making you clumsy 3 and giving you a minus 10-foot speed. Because you have failed, this effect will last for 1 minute.
Agnes begins to just wobble in the air. Wobble. Well, probably not, because I took the aerialist feat, so I'm pretty nifty in the air. So do I lose the spell as well, or does
No,
the
your
spell
spell's
still
fine.
happen?
Yeah, your spell's fine.
Okay.
It's just when you concentrate on it, if it's a concentration spell, if you're maintaining it, you'll have to make a DC 5 check. Otherwise, it fails.
Okay. Right, let's bring this back up again then. So, let's go. Yeah. Okay, so on a success, let me do this. The target is overcome with an all-consuming urge to dance. For the duration of the spell, the target is off guard and can't use reactions, and also can't use move actions except to dance, using the stride action to move up to half its speed. So on a critical success, the target is unaffected, so none of that matters. But on a success, the spell's duration is 3 rounds, and the target must spend at least 1 action each turn dancing.
Nice. Okay.
So it is a concentrate from what I can... Yeah, it is a concentrate spell.
Nice. So you'll need to do that synesthesia check at the beginning of each of your turns.
Yes. So this lasts...
Dante
lasts
asks...
3 rounds for him.
Yeah. Does Dante ask, does that mean he'll auto-drop Ro if she's still grabbed? No, it does mean that he...
No.
Yeah, it does mean that he'll...
He can't use reactions, and if he moves, he's got to move at half speed.
Yeah.
But he has to use at least 1 action to dance.
Yeah, so
turn.
it's like he's slowed. He's lost an action effectively. All right.
Just more amusing.
I believe you have one more action, Agnes.
Oh yes, because that was a 2. No, because Ronald took 1 to move.
Oh yes, of course. All right.
And we share a pool of actions.
Yes, Ray, it is your turn. Just on that note, if you don't share actions, you have don't you have 2?
No, he's not a minion. No, it doesn't work like that
okay.
because I took it as a dedication feat as well. So
right, yep. Okay, cool. So he's
it works differently.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Pool of actions.
Yeah. So yeah, he moves forward.
I got myself moved to the wrong spot.
Okay.
I'm looking for an interpretation here. I have a feat, Word of Freedom. Range is 30 foot, targets 1 creature.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that I'm probably having to target the creature that I'm trying to free, not the one that is holding. Like
probably a good assumption.
Yeah. Okay. So from Ray. Okay. So that means I've got to move. Let's see. Where would be? I'm just trying to remember where his area of effect is. Oh yeah. So am I out of his? I'm out of Grendel's range if I go to where the bottom of the blue dot is. Or do I need to be back?
Yes, you are out of his range.
Okay. So for the first action, going to move up to there.
Okay.
For the second action,
Mm-hmm.
casting Word of Freedom,
Word of freedom.
which is, and I utter a liberating word of freedom that frees a creature. I suppress one of the following conditions: confused, frightened, grabbed, paralyzed, or restrained. I think either one of those is there.
All right, no saving throw, no nothing, just eat dirt.
It doesn't say anything about a saving throw. It just,
Nice. All right,
does.
you are freed, Alazaro.
That's the
The
of those-
Grendel's hand slips as Ray's energy sort of casts light out upon you, and you manage to slip free of the grab.
So, okay, and 1, 2. I have 2 actions left. Excellent. So he is going to use the extending, the extendo clobber feature of the Morning Star,
Doesn't that require 2 actions?
and it does.
And
I am
you
hasted.
hasted. Yep. All right, not a problem. Doesn't it also require focus?
No, it was a potion.
No. You're
Oh, sorry,
extender.
no. Let me double check that. I don't believe so.
No, I thought I heard you mention it.
Sorry, no, that was. No, I'm not sure where they. It's 2 actions: extend the weapon, impossible reach up to 120 feet, and I strike with it, as part of the 2 actions.
Right, but it's not.
So it's a 2 action.
Right, but it
No,
doesn't cost you a
it's
focus
just-
or anything. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yep. Carry on.
It's just a rune activation. So
Easy done.
Okay.
All right.
okay, so let's see if we can actually manage to hit him with. Why did that not roll on him? Let's try it over here.
All right. A solid hit.
Let us see whether it will. Nope. Interesting. I can't roll it on the map, but I can roll it with the combat tracker, so it's okay.
Ooh, very nice. 32 points of damage reduced to 12 from the strike as Grendel is hit. You watch as
Interesting.
your strike causes first blood. This greenish brown ichor just pours from its lips.
Yeah, but not very much. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Unok, we then turn to you, my friend.
Oh boy. Okay. We need to find Jack. We need to kick his ass. I don't have
This is
anything
a-
to
this
to
is-
see invisibility. Would a perception check still help that?
You would need to actively search against his stealth roll. You can. The odds are almost impossible.
Even if I nat 20?
I could make the roll, but you would have to commit to it for me to make that roll. As in, I have to roll his stealth.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. That's... If only we had some way to show invisible shit.
I didn't say there isn't
All right.
ways.
Well, I don't have any ways. I don't.
Apparently you do.
Well, what do I have, Dang?
A hero point?
You can make an intelligence check. I could potentially help you there.
Alright, yes, I would like to do that.
Make an intelligence roll. This will cost you an action
Yes.
to stop and ponder.
No, I do not.
Unfortunate. You stop and you ponder, and you are found wanting.
Well-
Unfortunately, that one brain cell just flew on by.
It did.
Just like Holly.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm frustrated. Unok's frustrated at this point. I'm just gonna take a swing at him, and I will use my nat 20 on that.
Ooh, very nice. All right, a big nat 20 swing.
Unak's like, how the fuck am I gonna fight Jack? Stops 2 seconds. Fuck it, thinking's too hard. Bam!
Just like a tiny little drop of blood pours out of your nose, like, eh. Son of a bitch. This is what I get for thinking. All right. A natural 20 and 47 points of damage as you brain him with this huge attack from this spear. Give me a number between 1 to 5 for the crit.
You know what? Let's go with the same number my intelligence is, 3.
All right. 1, 2,
I mean, I have a
3.
plus 3.
It's fair. All right. Piercing damage.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, eh?
My rage turns all my weapon damage to bludgeoning.
Man, this is not great, but not for the reason that you think. Thundering strike. You hit him so hard he is deafened until healed. Unfortunately, because Grendel is Grendel, at the start of his turn, he is just going to shake that deafened condition off.
Oh yeah, he's a troll.
No, he's not. He has another ability. He's kind of like a progenitor of the troll, like the blueprint of trolls. He doesn't have fast healing or anything like that, but he does have unstoppable. And unstoppable is basically he can just shake off the deafened condition.
Well, I still have an action. What do I have that's an action? Oh, wait.
Yep.
I can release heat.
Sure.
I will Unok will hold his gauntlet out, and as it just like starts glowing red hot as he releases the heat stored within. It's just a basic reflex save for half. So yeah, I knew he was gonna pass it, but it's 10d8 fire damage, so
He takes 5 fire damage.
fuck.
And by the way, is this an area of effect?
No.
So you are just touching him.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you another intelligence check.
Get it in that one again. You just watch. Oh.
With a 12, you realize
Wait, why do I have a -1 on intelligence?
because you're frightened.
Oh fuck, that's right. Yeah, dude.
So, you realize as you've activated your releasing heat and you've touched Grendel, you realize you are standing next to a fountain and a large body of water. If you dedicate that much fire damage to the water, you would turn it into steam, creating a cloud of moisture. Creatures within said moisture cloud would create a anti-space if they are invisible within a certain range of it. Invisible
So
creatures.
you tell me that I'm able to switch targets before it's too late?
Oh no, you've already fucked that bit up. But you now can you now know how to potentially create an area where you can check to see if Jack is around.
Okay. Can I hero point to be able to use my I got another thing I can use. It's a 2-action thing.
You have spent all of your actions this round. I will listen to your plan, but I will reserve judgment.
It is my tattoo called Volcanic Vigor. So it is. Let me grab it. Basically, I can. All right. It's a 2-action, once per day effect. I can stomp on the ground, causing a 5-foot or a 10-foot radius, 60-foot tall cylinder of lava to erupt from the ground within range.
Okay.
I just want to do it onto the fountain.
What's the range?
Within a range of 60 feet.
Okay. And what's the diameter? Sorry, I don't mean.
It is a 5 foot or a 10-foot radius.
Okay, yeah, that'll cover the whole fountain. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I don't mind that.
Yeah. Then Unok will do that. Unfortunately, he is within the range, and it does say all creatures within the area must attempt a reflex save.
All right, I'll need a reflex save from you and from Ro, unfortunately, as well.
I'm sorry, Ro, I forgot about this part.
A?
Okay, which one are we using? The one that I rolled on her or the one that she rolled?
The one that...
Oh,
You know, either way, sorry, the DC, it's using the DC of that I set earlier on. What is your actual DC?
34.
34? Okay. No, your actual...
my apologies.
Your class DC.
It doesn't use my class DC, it's the items DC.
Is it? Oh.
Yep, that's why I said 34.
So the item DC is 34.
Yes.
Okay. Either way, both will save, so save for half for Ro. Makes no difference.
Okay.
Cool. And you will take full damage because you have unfortunately failed.
Yep.
Okay, so let me... so you sort that out. For me, let me just check this real quick. So, 10, 20, 30...
So I will take 10 less because I have fire resistance, thank goodness. I'm sorry, Ro. Oh no, Ro took no damage. Oh, she's got the swashbuckler thingy that when she passes a save, no damage.
Okay. So, as the steam begins to fill the area within that space, you can indeed find out that Jack is over here.
Woo!
And in addition, because of what you have done, the steam gives both you and Ro concealment against Grendel.
Fuck yeah.
Well done.
Oh boy, now he can only see us.
Oh, no, he can see them. It's just they're
Oh, okay.
concealed in the
Partially concealed, which means that he just has to roll flat.
Has to make a DC, yeah. All right, Ro, you're up next. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Sorry, 1 second.
And Unok will shout and point out Jack.
Okay, so there's that, and I just need one more. Hiya. There we go. Cool. From last round. Sweet. All right. Yeah, you're still bleeding, by the way, Unok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ro, you're up next. Oh,
All right.
And yes, Jack has now been pointed out. Everyone can see the kind of, again, hazy silhouette of where Jack is standing. Jack kind of looks at himself and he goes, fuck. Basically is all he does. He just sits there. But yes, he is still concealed as well.
Alrighty. In that case, Jack having been pointed out, Ro is going to attempt to fly out of Grendel's range and head towards him. Let me do one more check to get my token
The lava thing is not persistent or anything, is it, Unok?
No.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
Okay, so I actually need to use 2 move actions to get over him. So let me ka-cha.
Oh, you're flying over to the other side of him.
Hmm.
Okay, not a problem. Wait, what's your fly speed?
So, 25.
Really?
So I have to use, because he is 30, I have to use 2 move actions to get to him. My kaiju fly speed is the same as my regular fly speed. It is only 25.
Okay, yep, fair.
Okay, so I just want to get, yeah, choo. Nope. Sorry, moving the wrong thing. So kind of just want to get there. Move this. And then for my final action, I would like to attempt to grapple Mr. Jack. If I may.
Sure, not a problem. Make a athletics check. Your target number is 37.
So I need
Oh, and you need to
Okay.
roll just a flat natural 20, nat 20, sorry,
a f-
a flat D20 as well, and you need to get higher than, one moment, higher than 5, or 5 or higher, sorry.
Okay. Do I roll the the flat D20 first?
Yes, please.
And then the check? Okay. I can do that. Let's go. Hacha! Oh.
Okay, you're good. So, now
All right.
roll your athletics check.
That was almost in that one. Hacha! Let's go!
Oh!
Oh,
Nat
nice.
20! Alright, that is the criticalest of hits. As you've managed to grab hold of Jack, he turns around and says, "Let go of me, you overgrown roast chicken."
In response to that, Ro just squats very, very angrily, very loudly, and just firms up the grapple. And
Alright,
that's her turn.
okay, you have grappled Jack. You definitely have Jack in your grab. We then go to Grendel. Now, Grendel is not fucking around in terms of stuff, and Unok is unfortunately still within range. So, Unok, with a mighty fist, that is a critical hit, and it will pass the concealment.
I'm in danger.
60 points of damage. And you are...
Oh, I don't.
And you are grappled.
God damn, even with my resistance, I'm fucked.
Mm-hmm. Action
I
number
should
2.
have
I-
used it.
it's not until my turn that my reaction comes back. Correct? It's not at the
Cor-
beginning of the round.
Yeah, correct. Alright.
Okay.
Second action, he's going to bring Unok back to his jaws yet again.
No.
Alright. And once again, those large gnashing teeth begin to strain the metal of Unok's armor as you hear them sort of crunch into your flesh, which, let's see, tooth grind. You've already got the
Automatically gives me
2d6
the wounded.
persisted. So yep, your wounded condition increases by 1 again.
Yep.
And with his final action, he is going to use you as a throwing implement. On who did you've done a ton of damage. Who else? Did anyone else? Ray did some damage. Oh, but Ronald made fun of him. He's gonna throw you at
Dante's
Ronald.
also been the one launching me up and down.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
So, that's also true. I was gonna say, so he's got several targets.
Critical.
Oh god.
Oh wait, sorry, no, that should have been.
No, I mean, did he spend one turn dancing?
Oh no, he does. He spends 1 turn dancing.
Nice.
Oh.
Good call. He spends that 1 turn dancing. Good call. All right.
I'm just imagining him dancing and just flinging Unok around in the dance.
No, he's like Terry Crews with like the whistle. You know, he's got you in his mouth, and he's like, doing the
Oh.
Okay. Jack again, disheveled, picked up, grappled, hating things, hating you, hating life. Is going to turn this on you. What am I going to do?
He fireballs centered on himself. Roast
I mean-
chicken.
If he's anything like Holly, if he comes from the same kind of fear as Holly, that's probably exactly what he would do.
Man,
Makes every
is-
situation better. Set the room on fire.
I really don't have any like damaging spells.
which would make sense for him though. He kind of is relying on everybody else to kill things for him.
More like a manipulator. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Overwhelming presence. He's gonna try and get you to release him. Oh no. You know what? No, I'm overthinking things. I'm just gonna hit you.
Dang, overthink things.
I know. Fool's feast.
Yes.
Yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. All right. He's gonna break his invisibility as 3 glowing orbs of fairy light go for Ro. And he says, I would release me if I was you. The first bolt hits you for 31 damage. The second bolt, misses you. And the third bolt will also miss. So you see these like glowing orbs just sort of spinning around. One of them grazes you, and it's kind of like just this like searing pain as it passes through a wing. But that is it. Yeah, he's basically just trying to get you to let him go. That is all he does. As we go to Dante. Dante. Meanwhile, Grendel is doing the chicken dance. Ugh. One action to sustain, though this time I'm going to force move Unok next to you and Ray. And he can go where he wants. Interesting. Now, on that note, because this isn't a teleportation, I am going to require an opposed check. So I'm going to allow you to do a caster level attack, so you can use a spell attack action against the grapple check for the Grendel, because he is going to hang on to Unok as you try to move him. If you critically fail, you'll damage Unok, but otherwise, if you fail, he's going to stay in the grapple. If you succeed, he'll fly out of it and go to where he needs to. Ray, if you want to go anywhere, you may do so as well.
If he critically succeeds, he should rip out Grendel's teeth.
I mean, I guess. I roll my Tanglefoot as the roll. Yep, not a worry. You may do that.
No more chewing.
Okay, that is a 38. The target number you required was a 46. So not a critical fumble, just a failure. So as he kind of gets pulled, he just sort of holds and hangs onto it. You want to use a hero point? Not a problem. Let's get that hero point going. Ooh, 42. Closer, but not quite there. Even if we get an assist from Unok, he is going to hang on. So as he's trying to pull him back, you're kind of trying to wrench him away, but Grendel is just holding on with his ferocious strength.
He pulls Grendel to him.
Alright, but that is one action to concentrate. You've got 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
Can I suggest above the table? Because Ray does have the liberating, like the word of freedom, which he very well might use. And if you had a ready action to yeet him away when he became
free. He can only do it once per turn.
Well, if he wanted to, potentially, Dante could delay his action till after Ray, which means that you would activate your concentration ability to move everyone after Ray takes his action to free him. Okay, you want to do that? That's not a problem. Okay. See, I'm on your guys' side. I'm helping you guys out.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda. All right, Agnes, you're up next.
I'm muted. Yeah, the spell doesn't say anything about sustaining. It just has a concentrate tag, which just
Yep, that's what.
I think that means I
that's what it-
can't have 2 concentrates because
No, that's
most other spells say that you have to sustain it, but this has nothing about
no.
sustaining.
So that's how concentrate works in D&D, not in Pathfinder. In Pathfinder, if it has the concentrate thing, you need to spend an action to sustain it. All concentrate tags need that, in particular.
Okay.
Yeah, but it also means that you can concentrate on multiple spells. Like, say for example, you cast another concentration spell this round. In your following round, you can use 2 actions to sustain it. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Dante just answered my other question.
Okay. So roll a
As to
d20.
why some spells specify like sustaining, but he's just.
Oh yeah, that's prolonging it beyond things. All right,
Okay.
cool. No, you're sustaining it. Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so he keeps dancing. What were the other things? Things were hidden from me because all my senses were weird.
Yeah. So other targets are concealed against you. You have to make this concentration check thing, and you're clumsy, and your 10-foot
Okay.
move speed is reduced. Your move speed is reduced by 10 foot.
Okay, so it's just normal because the feet I took gives us an extra 10 feet when I fly him, so that's just eliminated 3 feet. Right. Okay. So 1 action to sustain.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Dante was right. What I don't get with my
On-
dedication
on a
is the
t-shirt.
tandem action. So I can't do 2 exploration things and stuff, but I can. It does not act like a minion. 1 action gives him 2 actions.
So 1
I
action
just
does give him
can't
2?
do- Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
just
thought it was.
can't do the tandem traits.
Yeah.
Which is we can't both explore at the same time and various other things.
Yep.
I'll look in the meantime.
Yeah.
Um.
Because I remember Malvolo had to do that as well.
Mm. So in that case, then it might not do anything, but you know it doesn't really matter because Agnes is a little disoriented at the minute. So Ronald's gonna move, I guess, 10 feet because this is difficult terrain, so that's enough. And then he's going to do his Furious Strike. Or attempted Furious Strike.
All right.
Go on, Ronald.
Rah! Ronald swings
Ah!
with all of his might and misses.
And misses. Gosh darn it, Ronald.
You do have a 20.
I do. And to be fair, I don't really have much else to use my nat 20s on because not many of my spells depend on me rolling a nat 20.
See?
Go on then, we'll use the nat 20.
Yeah! All right. Ronald, with his
That would be
furious
a 46.
rage, swings and tries to cleave.
So that would be a 46 if you had used the nat 20.
I don't know. You just get an automatic crit. 46
Ah,
will
okay,
crit. Yeah.
cool.
So critical hit.
And I just click the crit button.
Yep.
And he double fists like in Star Trek. He does the whole double fist thing. Smash!
All right, for 20 points of
Nice.
damage, and I need a number between 1 to 5.
2!
1, 2. Okay, this is slashing.
Might as well, he's kind of got claws. He's ghostly.
Okay. Chops to groin. Triple damage. So roll
Oh.
another lot of damage on him, ignoring the DR. So if you could just roll the damage again, but add 15 to the miscellaneous modifier.
Yep.
Because that'll overcome his resistance.
Yeah.
And target must succeed a fort save or die.
What?
Yep.
I think he's probably going to succeed a fort save to be.
I mean, he probably will. What's your fort DC?
Roger would be, so it's 10, 35.
35. Okay, so his fort save is 36. So the only
Yeah.
way he's going to fail on a 1. Now, I'm going to tell my audience this. I'm going to tell my players this. This is the deal. I will not use a jinx point or a nat 20 if he rolls a 1. Because the only way for him to fail this is with a natural 1. Okay? If it was higher than that, I might, be like, yeah, whatever. We'll just play it as is. But I'm not going to deny this. This is a critical hit. This is Ronald doing probably the most he's done this entire campaign. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll even throw in an extra piece here. I'm gonna mill a few rolls as well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask my audience members the first number that I see here, exclamation D20, and that is how many dice rolls I'm gonna mill. And then I'll take the following result, because we're gonna play Fantasy Grounds odds. So we have a 10 from Jen. 10 and a 9. So yeah, 10 seems okay. Okay, so we're gonna mill 10 rolls. Okay, here we go. Roll number 1 is a 17. Roll number 2. Roll number 3, 4,
How many
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 rolls have now been milled. Okay?
You got close with the 2.
I got close with the 2. But, again, we've milled 10. Okay? This is now the roll that counts. Here we go.
Mm.
That is a 9, unfortunately. Okay. So,
Still, it was good. It was good.
it was good. It was good. I mean, like I said, Fantasy Grounds has been a bit weird, so I thought this might be a really nice way to work the odds a bit. But though he has been chopped by Ronald in his mouth and down past his body, he has taken a significant amount of damage, but he was not instantly slain, which, I mean, is kind of what should happen normally. But, yeah, that's where we're at. All right. The rest of your actions, Agnes? Maintained. Giving him 2 actions. You've got 1 more action.
I do. No, that's a 2 action. I think. Agnes is just going to move. Closer to Danny.
All right, not a problem. Oops, sorry. Yeah. All right, you've moved closer to Dante, which brings us to Ray.
Okay.
Now, did you
Ray
move
is
just
going
then? Oh yeah, from the teleport thing.
That was from the teleport.
Okay,
thing.
so the
Yes.
teleport thing won't have happened yet.
Oh, my apologies then.
No, it's fine. Because remembering he's delayed his
Right. Yep.
his thing. Yeah, teleport,
Okay, so
but not
delayed it.
teleport. Your magnetic pull, forced movement. Thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, well, we're going to go word of freedom on Unok.
All right,
It's definitely
Unok,
within
you are
range.
broken free from the Grabadid.
So, that's 1.
Yep.
Sorry, just let me mark it down, or I will forget, because I don't want to forget, because I can only do that one more
Word of freedom.
time.
Also, I was overlapping squares there and it was irritating me.
What's
So,
I was overlapping squares and it was bugging my brain.
that?
yeah. Fair enough. So I'm going to.
You going to da-da-da-da-da?
Sorry, I had a different thing because I thought that the movement had happened.
You can ready an
so
action.
I'm having to. Yes, I'm going to ready an action. Well, I've got one. No, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to move over here
With your own legs? Ugh, gross.
with my own legs. Exactly. It's so weird. And I am going to smack Jack.
Ooh, all right. Go to smack Jack.
Hey Ray, can I ask you to move like a little bit lower to the south?
You mean there?
Yes.
All right, not a problem. You move up and you smack Jack. You hit him squarely. Even through the mischance as you hit. For 25 damage. Nice. Yes, he does still have concealment just because of the mist that is...
The mist hasn't
that is there.
gone away
Because
yet.
keeping in mind, he's still got the mist stuff. Once the mist drops, then he won't have concealment anymore. All right. He says,
I've got one.
He says, fuck you, you furry piece of shit. I'm going to rip your skin off and use it to make a pair of slippers, and I'm going to step in some dog shit just so I can wipe your ass on a tree.
If I had if I had two more actions, I would change into a dog and then change back again. But I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm
Just for fucking flavor, you can do exactly that. Just because it's roleplay.
That is.
Done.
It is literally. I am going to change into a dog, and growl at him, and then change back with my
son of a
shield
bitch.
raised.
I love it.
That genuinely surprises him. He genuinely has no idea how to respond to that. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Okay. Yep. You taunt Pride. Done. Dante. Now we activate your action. Now that Unok is free, Unok, you are able to move freely without the grapple check nonsense. And Ray, if you want to move somewhere else as well, you may do so as well.
Oh, I'm. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not afraid of Jack. Yet.
Okay.
I
mean, look, you're not wrong. I mean, look. They are skilled at different things, let's just say, between Pride and the Grendel. But hey, you're here.
I'm still dark green, so as is Jack, though.
It's true. Jack is still dark green. Also, I don't think you've really been hit yet.
I haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, that's
it was a secret.
That's gonna change in a minute.
So with that movement,
Yep.
So with that movement, I'm gonna do like I've been doing to Grendel, but this time to Jack. I'm going to go here, and then as far up as I can. I will be landing here, so Ray and Ro aren't in the reaction.
Okay. Now this is a reaction, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. So, again, you fall, you use your reaction, and you create another area of difficult terrain. And Jack
and 5
takes...
damage.
What's that, sorry?
And 5 whole bludgeoning damage.
And 5 bludgeoning damage to Jack. Not a problem. Jack does not have anything apart from concealment. Actually, he also has an automatic aura of concealment as well, so he will just be concealed. But yeah, 5 damage. Done. All right.
Ronald's just stood there as everybody runs away. He just leaves him finding Grendel, and he's just like, okay, cheers, guys. Cheers.
Yeah, fucking thanks a lot.
Well, we're hitting the other
Well,
guy,
actually, on that note, Ronald is wearing metal armor.
That's
Oh!
On that same note, Ronald is also sharing a health pool with Agnes.
I would say, you know what? To be fair,
That's true, but like
I-
I'm at full health at the minute.
I
do you know
mean,
what
I
mean?
would
Like,
say that as a spirit wearing metal armor, you're right. Technically, it is made of the same stuff that Ronald is. Like Ronald is ectoplasm more than anything else. I would give it a percentage. I would say that there would be a chance that it would function based on how strongly Ronald feels. You know what I mean? Like if Ronald perceives him wearing armor because he is manifesting it, I would say that that would come down to it. So let's just roll a percentage and see how confident he is. 99%. He is 99% sure this is metal, so this is absolutely going to function as metal. So for good and bad, Ronald's weapon, Ronald's armor, this will function as metal. So if Agnes,
Nice.
if you wanted to, you can move Ronald as well. Anywhere within 100 foot of Dante. If I may make
to be honest,
You don't want
he is keeping, unless somebody's gonna drop a meteor on Grendel at any time soon, like he might as well stay where he is and keep Grendel's attention so he doesn't come back to you guys again.
That is true. However, if I may
Except
make a suggestion, that if he moves beside Agnes, there is a potential that he still at least has to spend a move action instead of 3 attack actions against Ronald.
After well, he's got to spend one of them dancing anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, that means he can only move. That means he, like...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just try to keep us separate because area attacks are bad.
So far, Grendel has not used an area of attack. He has hit people and bitten them. Generally speaking, when you walk into a 10-year-old's like playground and stuff like that, and you see the kid doing one of these, generally don't expect them to know how to do much more. Same thing with Grendel. The Jack, on the other hand, that's a different matter. Okay. So Dante, it was your turn, I believe. You've sustained your magnetic ability. One action to pull out your Staff of Healing.
Oh, he's just whipping his staff out in public now?
Yeah.
Shocking.
And
Sure,
wait until he
indecent.
casts his glorious light all over you.
Oh, how indecent. It's not very paladin-like.
as long as it's dry.
Oh, no,
my
I thought
No, you guys.
Dante's gonna
He
give
might
us
need
all
a
his
he might
nature
need a
view.
spit in his hand before he uses it because the wood might be dry.
Dante's gonna give us his sap. Yeah.
You need to take your next action, Dante. We'll cast Glass Shield in case he for some reason goes after you instead of Agnes. And Agnes doesn't need healing. Okay, not to worry. You create a glass shield. Very easily. Squints at the dialogue. Very well. All right, Unak, we're up to you.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. And the concealment is now over for you and Alazaro.
Sweet.
I mean, if you say so.
All right. Well, I suppose we want Jack to die. Like to use my last hero point on the first attack.
All right, just roll me a d20 on that one.
Blip,
Oh, it blipped.
blipped.
Oh, no, we're good. We're fine.
That's a nat 20 on the conceal.
Okay. A nat 20 on the conceal. I don't think we blip. I think that wasn't a blip. I think it was just a hiccup. So, yeah, that's okay. We can live with the hiccup.
So just normal damage to him.
Okay, normal damage.
All right. But because I am wounded 3 right now, my Lifeblood's Call ability gives me circumstance bonus to damage rolls on my melee strikes equal to twice the sum of my wounded and doomed conditions, to a maximum of 8. So I have 3, so it is 6. So I get +6 to my damage.
Nice. Love that. All right. Take your hit.
As Unok brings his spear down with a loud crack.
And you deal 51 points of damage.
Damn!
Very nice. That is a sizable blow. As Pride gets hit, he then turns his gaze to the 3 of you as he says, I
Question.
look forward to making you regret everything that is transpiring today. Dying will be the least painful thing that you will experience today.
Not a problem.
Yes, Unok.
Would my cold iron not do anything extra to him? Aren't fairies weak to cold iron?
Oh yes, it does.
Fairies or devils? Because
No, well, I mean, yeah, the fairy in him will take an extra 10 damage.
yeah.
Done.
I don't know why it didn't.
Oh, because I haven't listed it. It's one of those things I have not put in and coded.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then, and that is Unok's turn. He cracks him good once and then misses the other 2 times.
Okay. Which then brings us to Alizaro.
All right. So
Now, are you going to maintain
After-
the grapple?
I would like to attempt to maintain the grapple. Yes.
Okay. You hold on to the grapple.
If I can, I would actually like to use 2 actions while he's grappled in my talon. I would like to slam him into the ground twice using my talon, my kaiju talents.
Sure, not a problem.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, let me zoom in so it'll roll on the token correctly. Oh, wrong way. Hacha,
sorry,
kaiju talent.
Sorry, real quick, you do require a athletics check to maintain the grapple.
Okay. My apologies.
No, I was checking that myself.
Check.
Easy. Carry on.
Damn. All right. Cool. So
Also,
back to
ignore
da-da-da-da.
because you're grappling him. Ignore concealment on your attacks.
Cool. Alrighty. Kaiju talent. First slam. Go.
That'll hit. All right, deal your damage as you slam him into the
All right.
ground
Oh, that's not
for
very good.
14 damage. Not bad. That's still pretty good. All right, second.
All right. Second slam.
And that'll hit again and again. Boom!
And then Fucha.
For 20 points of damage.
And I'm assuming that the check to maintain the grapple is its own action.
It's
So
an
that makes 3.
It's an athletics check. So yeah, that would be the 3. Yep.
Okay.
All right. At this
Yep.
point, Jack turns around and says, "Damn it! Help me, you giant oaf!" And you watch as those spikes glow again. As Grendel looks in your direction. He dances a little. Does he make a saving throw? No? That's fine.
No, he did it at the beginning, but this is his last turn dance, and he only had to do it for 3 rounds.
Yeah, okay. 40-foot move speed. Okay. 10. 20.
Just
30.
because it's like a level 8 spell, which is why it still has
40.
effects on a save.
40. There we go. Nice. Alright. First move, he's going to move to here. And he's going to hit Ray.
Feels appropriate.
Alright. Ooh. Let's be creative with this because I haven't used one of these yet. Let's burn one of my nat 20s.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Alright, as he uses a large fist, Ray takes 74 points of damage. And let's make a Ray, pick a number between 1 to 5. As you are also grappled by the large claw.
Oh, well, that triggers some of my stuff. So let's resolve the number 2.
Number 2. All right. 1, 2. Okay. Oh no. 2 for 1. He is going to hit an adjacent target as well.
Oh no.
Technically you are not adjacent, but Alizaro is.
Oh, it has to be adjacent to Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought adjacent meant like to
actually,
him,
you know
'cause
what?
I
Hold
am
on.
in his range.
Hold on. Oh no, adjacent to the original target. Yeah, so it is there. So Ro, you are gonna get a clobbering as well.
Sorry, Ro.
Oh.
Okay, and you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just.
You were getting.
can't
You were
do-
I
getting
almost
pretty
want to
good.
tell you to do it.
Nah, I don't know if I need to. All right.
Do it.
All right, and a clobber to Ray for 39. For Alizaro for 39 points of damage. So Ray, you've been grappled and picked up, and with that same fist that he has you in, he turns around and boom, hits the bird in the jaw. Ray, what is your reaction stuff if you have anything?
Liberating step says freeing an ally, and I don't know that I count as an ally.
No, unfortunately, you do not count for yourself.
Didn't think so. So
It's because you're your own worst enemy.
Exactly. No, that's fine. I didn't think that that was there. So none of the reaction ones that I've got. I do have stuff, but not till my turn.
Okay, not a problem. Now, as you, however, are picked up by this.
Ro is raising her hand.
Yes, Ro.
I actually do have a reaction I can use.
Okay, I'm listening.
That is triggered by, it is Sway and Swagger. It is from the divine boon we were given back in Scarwall.
Okay, I'm listening.
As a reaction, I spend 1 focus point to have incoming damage and move half my move speed away.
Ah, yes, the rollback ability. You may do so, however, you won't be able to take Jack with you. Because that's a forced movement.
Okay, that's fine. I'm willing to drop him to have the damage and skedaddle.
Alright, you have the damage. Let's just say it's a flat 20 that you'll heal back up. And how far back do you want to go? You can choose.
Okay. I will go 10. I will just skedaddle.
10 foot back?
Just a smidge back. Yep.
Not a problem. As you get hit, you spread out your wings, you release your talons, and you just glide backwards a little bit. Well done. However, I say however, not however, just I don't have a segue, so I'm just saying however. All of a sudden, you hear the sound of a whistling coming from above you. And then another. The sound of glass breaking. And suddenly, what looks to be a very, very noxious fume begins to shift. A aroma of like perfumes and chemicals begins to fill the air. Grendel releases Ray and begins to swat it, trying to cover his mouth. In the shadow of the concealment, you can see that several gunshots begin to fire from all around you. You have no idea where they come from, but they begin to lay down some cover fire. Ray and Unok, if you would like to, you may use this opportunity to move out of the reach of Grendel, should you desire to do so.
Sounds like a darn fine idea.
This should be good there, right?
Yes, and that would be the closest place for you. All right.
Thank you.
As the smoke encompasses both Jack and Grendel, you look up to see where the where this has come from, and you see two enigmatic figures who seem to be standing atop a nearby building. And we will come back to next week and find out more about these helpful NPCs who are going to be assisting our heroes in this fight. But for now, however, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know that I certainly did. My name's Dag. I'm the Delta Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week playing Pathfinder and having a good time. Now, note for our schedule, there is going to be no Season of Ghosts for the next 2 weeks. It is the school holidays, and unfortunately, we started before the closing dates for me to secure my times at the youth center, so I couldn't change my program days. This won't be a problem for the next holidays and the Christmas holidays and stuff like that, but for these holidays, unfortunately, for the next 2 weeks, there will be no Season of Ghosts. However, we are still scheduled for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint on Friday, Pray for Death on Sunday, and Gatewalkers for Sunday as well. If you want to check our schedule and all the cool stuff there, please head over to the Discord and check that out. Also, be sure to stop by Power Word Meal and offer your support over the next few days because yeah, that's kind of a thing. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye.